And welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution. And we are here with Shockwave. And we start the match in the pre-show where I have a Shockwave Cruiserweight Championship match. Itami defeats DJ Perkins to kick off, lift the crowd. Yeah, I think this was actually going to be on the card, but I ran out a bit of time. So, again, as I said, I'm experimenting with using the champion against some of the lesser known people on the pre-show, and AJ Styles picks up a 73 rating against Zack Sabre Jr. Nice solid, short and solid match. We have the club versus my three favourite new NXT jobbers. Their club pick up the win, of course. Kenny Omega trying to boost him right up. Got him up to the 58 in ring performance, so he's going in the right direction really well. We then have Drew McIntyre defeat Biff Busick. Again, Biff is doing great at making other guys look good. We move on to Mark Henry versus Barry Griffiths. Yep, Mark Henry wins. I did want Mark Henry in the main event, but he didn't have the chemistry with who the main event includes. So then we have a little six-way cruiserweight sort of match just to lift the crowd again. 54, solid enough. They're all in and around the same rating, so it's never going to be too special, too bad. My pre-show main event is Cody Rhodes versus Rhino, and it's a great 75 rating here. The reason I don't go with the champion and the main event of the pre-show is because I usually like to use the champion in the opening segment of the show. So, as you can see here, CM Punk opens the show saying how his team won. Mr. Styles, you will have to face me in the match of my choice, which brings out AJ, throwing out all the matches they could have, one after another, and Punk just smiles and laughs and says, I'm going to make you lose that championship by tapping again and again and again. So we are going to have an ultimate submission 30-minute match between these two at tables, ladders and chairs. Chances are I won't have many tables, ladders and chairs matches. So yeah, so that's what we're going to have. And I think that could be a really good match, potentially stealing some of the other accolades that I believe it's Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan have. My best match. We start the show with AJ saying, well, you want to face me still. You've got a couple of other people you can face, and he makes them have a 2-on-1 match against the Young Bucks, in which CM Punk wins, of course. Bucks look good, and 81, I didn't think it would be that good. I really didn't. I'm really annoyed I didn't put this later. But that keeps the crowd good, so Tyler Breeze can cut a promo on Adam Cole about how he wants to be European champion as well. Adam Cole can stand in his way. And Tyler Breeze gets a nice simple win. It's never going to be special, this match. Does what it needs to do. Then Shane McMahon decides to book a fatal 4-way for the US title. Cesaro, Bubba, Tyler, Adam Cole. This will be at TLC. It may develop into a TLC match. You never know yet. Pentagon Jr., who is officially getting a title match against Hideo Itami at TLC. If they beat Adam Bridle, thanks to a distraction from Evans. I want to keep Itami looking great defending the title, so I'm sort of doing it weekly, and that's one way of doing it, but also having a true contender at the end of the line. We now have a video package on AJ Styles, as the chances are we won't see him again in this show. We don't need to keep flooding the story show with Styles and Punk. It's been a fizzling storyline for nearly 6 months, so I'm happy just to keep it where it is. And then we have the primetime players defeat the Vord villains. It's actually a really good rating again. And Darren Young's not suited to his gimmick now, at least, so he's getting better. They got a promo about how they'll beat the Revival in the 2-on-3, 2 out of 3 falls match. And this was a bit of an experiment match. Not going to lie, I've decided to give John Cena and Braun Strowman matches tonight against guys that physically look challenging. So I want John Cena versus Braun Strowman, and a 70 is a really good rating. I know it means Braun Strowman has lost a match, but I don't care. I'm not creating him as a monster, he's just a bodyguard on my game. It's too much effort to get him to where he is in real life, so he's staying there. And John Cena cuts a promo about how he was going to finish Brock Lesnar's record, and that means he can move on to building up his reputation to eventually go for a title once more. This is Sandow's rematch. He lost the title to Nakamura. He demanded his rematch before. It got made on tonight's show because I want a different title match at the next pay-per-view, which is going to be Okada versus Nakamura. And Okada attacks Nakamura and holds up the belt. Oblivion Max loses to Rusev. And there was going to be distraction, but the injury changed this match slightly. I don't know how bad that sort of injury is. Rusev did the injury. Great. But Drew McIntyre came out and attacked Oblivion Max. I think he was meant to cause a distraction and then do this attack. I'm going to push Drew McIntyre a bit more now. I don't like where he is on my card. I think he deserves a lot better. And then we have Randy Orton defeat Bubba Ray. Rusev tried to attack Randy Orton and ended up hitting Bubba. So keeps Randy and Rusev going. 74 is a good rating. And Stone Cold holds a backstage interview with Paul Heyman, talking about Brock Lesnar, his client, and the John Cena match. And this is a bit of a Hail Mary main event I put together. Brock Lesnar versus Apollo Crews. It was terrible. This must go down as what, weakness for Brock Lesnar? Because I've seen AJ Styles pull out matches with people worse rated. Even John Cena got a 71 or 70 out of Braun Strowman, who's on a 38 performance. Very, very disappointing. But then they both can't come out. Cena comes out and they can't be they have to be separated by security. This is going to be a terrible show. 74. When we look at the show, Randy Orton, Bubba Ray, 74. Oblivion, Rusev, even with an injury. It's just, this show really struggles to get them. CM Punk versus the Young Bucks should have been the main event. What a mistake. We'll have back to the main screen and see how bad Max's injury is. And we are back. Shockwave, pretty good. Okay. Oh, please don't be bad. Let's just check some of the decision. I now have Rampage. He will decide what to do, which show will get him. Okay. Well, it's usually easier to go and check medical decisions through here. I've always found. Anyway, medical 36. And if we start some surgery. Oops. 2 months now. Great, that went even better. Damn it. Just damn it. That, if I'd left it at 36, he would have just been back for the pay-per-view. But now at least I can work him into angles. Yeah, he can be involved in angles, so we can have him coming out on crutches and stuff. And Drew McIntyre can claim that he was the guy that did this. So it works. Yeah, just obviously this one is our main attraction. Who is hot and who is not then? Rusev, sure he's got heat on him, he's up there. Suddenly all the women are on here. Alexa Bliss. The usual, nothing fancy added to that. And we'll be back next time with Raw. So just thank you for watching. And hopefully we'll cut down some of these injuries.